Ladies and gentlemen, are you surprised? Are you surprised of the situation that has come up on us in regards to Conor Gallagher? Breaking news. There's so much that's happening in regards to Conor Gallagher. Are we surprised? The brother is now banished. He's banished from the first team. This is the latest news. And today, look, like always, I want to know how you guys feel about it, because we all like to sit here and moan and complain, but no one seems to give a proper solution, a proper resolution for this particular scenario. So, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the other side of the coin. Let's get cracking into the news. Quite a lot of things to go through. Conor Gallagher news is taken over the entirety of this particular news segment. There's a whole heap of information in regards to Andrey Santos. There's some information in regards to Nicholas Jackson, Kepa. So we've got quite a lot to go through, but obviously bulk of it is going to be all about Conor Gallagher. Now, it all started off about, maybe 4 hours ago. Major breaking. Chelsea have banished Conor Gallagher from the first team squad. Chelsea have informed Gallagher he will not be training with the first team when the squad returns from USA. This is coming from Alex Crook. What was meant to happen here? Honest question. I'm throwing it out there for you guys. What did anyone think was going to happen here? Chelsea have, this is how I see it. And you may, once again, absolutely tear me apart, bash me in the comment section like you always do in regards to Conor Gallagher. You can keep doing that, but this is my opinion. Chelsea have made it abundantly clear, not just for the past season, for at least past 2 seasons, that Conor Gallagher is not part of their plans. Sure, you can say it's pure profit. No problems. Yeah, it is pure profit. But also, on top of that, the brother is not in their plans. They don't seem to rate him that much. I blame Pochettino. I really blame Pochettino for making it seem like he's an important player. Well before Pochettino, he was also touted to be sold. So the way I look at it, Gallagher always knew he was never a part of Chelsea's future. He's been given ample time to move on. And also in recent times, the club has found agreements with Aston Villa, agreements with Atletico Madrid, and Conor Gallagher categorically keeps refusing them. The club also has been willing to give him a contract extension. Now, you may think and go, Miz, these contract extensions don't mean anything. They're just there to secure his value and they're going to sell him anyway. Whoop-de-doo. Yeah, maybe. You could give him a 5-year contract, which is apparently what Conor Gallagher's looking for, and you could still sell him anyway. We gave Chalobah a long-term contract. We gave Armando Broja a long-term contract after giving him a contract prior to that. We gave Broja a new contract, then we gave him another new contract. I'm pretty certain it was like that. Bottom line, both Chalobah and Armando Broja are on long-term contract, and they're not part of the plans. The whole contract situation means nothing. It means nothing. The idea is you're not part of Chelsea's future. Same thing with Chalobah. The only difference I had with Chalobah is in defense, I don't think there's too many defenders better than Chalobah. Maybe a couple that are better than Chalobah, but I definitely think, players like Desarcy, Banish, they're not better than Chalobah. That's what the difference was. With Gallagher in midfield, we have a plethora of midfielders that are far superior to Gallagher in a possession-based footballing team. You have to understand, if it's a Pochettino team, no problems. Gallagher is one of the mainstays. And I've always said this when Pochettino was the manager. If Pochettino continued this season, I said you must keep Gallagher. Gallagher was the team captain as well. But Poch is gone. This is Enzo Maresca. Enzo Maresca's style doesn't suit Gallagher. So we're in a situation where the club is, as I said, made it abundantly clear you're not part of this, future. Your skill set doesn't fit our current manager. We are finding clubs for you, and this brother consistently keeps refusing everything. So what was going to happen? What do you think was going to happen? Chelsea Football Club was always going to banish him. They were always, well, no, you know what? No problems. Run your contract down. Also play in the first squad. You're going to get all the benefits. No problems. No, it doesn't work like that. This isn't a new scenario. This type of scenarios have happened to players before, not just at Chelsea, but many other clubs. This is a very common situation where the club wants a player gone and the player is not looking to collaborate with the club, and each to their own. He might think he's looking after himself, he doesn't need to buckle, but don't then complain about the consequences. Chelsea fans out there are now crying and moaning, oh my god, look at the way the treatment on Gallagher, this is outrageous, Cobham player, this, that, the other. I'm sorry, Chelsea made it very clear you're not part of it. It was up to Conor Gallagher to then move on. Now, you can sit there and go, well, Conor wanted to fight for Chelsea Football Club. No problems. You did very good fighting under Pochettino, but that brother's gone now. Now, if you want to still stick around and fight under Enzo Maresca, well, the club's giving you a 2-year contract plus one, giving you an opportunity to, okay, fine, impress. You're going to be a squad player, but show me what you can do. And if you do well under the new manager, from the bits and pieces you're going to get, because that is what you're going to get, bits and pieces. This is the thing. Keenan Dewsbury Hall's introduction at Chelsea Football Club has killed any sort of opportunity for Conor Gallagher. So if Conor really wants to stay, he needs to understand that he's not going to get enough game time. So I'm not going to sit here and be upset with the club. I was upset with the Chalobah situation because we don't have, I feel like we don't have many better than him. And Chalobah's not even the standard. Don't even get me wrong. We need better than Chalobah. But the defenders we have, I don't think are all better than him. As I said, in regards to Gallagher, there are plenty of midfielders. Andrey Santos is going out on loan to Strasbourg. He's also better suited than Gallagher under Maresca. And Maresca's got a 5-year contract. So unless something drastic happens at the end of this season, looks like the club is really invested on Maresca. So, ladies and gentlemen, let me know your thoughts, and we're going to continue on with this particular story because there's a lot of information still. Atletico Madrid have given Conor Gallagher until the end of Sunday to answer. I mean, a club like Atletico Madrid, this is what blows me out of my mind, that how is Conor Gallagher not accepting Atletico Madrid? Like, you should be all over this. And who knows, maybe by the end of Sunday, he might have accepted it. But it shouldn't be a huge thing to think about. Atletico Madrid, supreme team out there, Champions League quality, regularly in Champions League going deep. La Liga, they're going to be competing as well. You got an opportunity to really showcase your skill set for a team that suits you. For me, it's a no-brainer. But I don't know, maybe Conor Gallagher's got other ideas. He wants to run down his contract, go out on a free, get more money, this, that, the other. Honestly, I'm willing to see. If he does run down his contract, obviously he's going to be banished. He's not going to be part of the Chelsea squad for the next 12 months. Yeah, he can sign a pre-contract 6 months into it in January, no problems. But for the entirety of this season, you're not going to see any football. I'm keen to see in January who he ends up signing with and what level of wages he gets. I'm very keen to see. Because Conor Gallagher also needs to humble himself that he's only suited to certain clubs, not every single club out there. He's only suited in a particular style of football. He went to Euros. He barely even played in the Euros. A couple of times he played, he got hooked off as well. So he needs to humble himself that he's not the bee's knees out there. He's a good player, but he's very much replaceable. Very much replaceable, especially his skill set. Gallagher loves the club and believes he could survive under Enzo Maresca. No problems. If you believe you can survive under Enzo Maresca, then sign the contract extension that's in offer. Chelsea won't give you the 5-year contract. I'm sorry. This is what business is. This is what negotiations are. This is what you have to compromise. Chelsea won't give you the 5-year contract because they don't believe in you. Chelsea made it very clear. We don't believe in you. We're not going to give you the 5-year contract. We can give you a 3-year contract. You can make us. You can show us if you can perform under Enzo Maresca. Then no problems. We'll reassess down the track. But right now we don't believe in you to give you a longer contract. Apparently that's what he wants, a longer contract. Justin, Chelsea made a pitch to Gallagher that if he signed the deal and continued to improve and become a starter, he could quickly put himself in a strong position to return to the negotiation table and secure a longer contract in his higher salary range. This is coming from Liam Toomey. A lot of people are saying, a lot of this PR, trying to brand the player as a villain, this, that, the other. No. Maybe the club is trying to brand him as a villain and force him out because the club has told him several times, mate, you're not part of the plans. Go on now. But let's not pretend that the club's not putting some offer out there as well. The club's not categorically saying that you're rubbish. The club's saying, look, we don't have a plan for you, but we got a little bit of a contract here. It's up to you if you want to take it, or else there are clubs that want you. Why don't you keep going? But Conor, he wants to run down the contract because that is beneficial for him. Supposedly. It may not be as well. So, look, I think I'm not going to sit here and just brand Chelsea Football Club and the hierarchy on this situation as if they're the culprits here. They've made it clear that he's not part of the plans. Yeah, a lot of people get upset that, I hate the fact that they're going to get all of this pure profit and they're going to keep buying those kids. That's a separate story. And we've all, made it quite clear that we don't appreciate our team getting, drenched with kids after kids after kids by selling some of these academy players for large sums of money. That's a separate story. This here, in regards to Gallagher, I can't say anything wrong against the hierarchies. Conor Gallagher has rejected 3 contract offers from Chelsea so far. There you go. I mean, Chelsea's giving him the opportunity to show us what you can do under Enzo Maresca. He wants to keep rejecting that. Because the terms and conditions are probably not aligned with what he wants. You have to compromise. Chelsea have informed Gallagher he will only be a squad player if he stays. Yeah, maybe he doesn't want to be a squad player, but of course you're going to be a squad player. You don't have the skill set to play possession-based football. It's simple as. We've got another midfielder in with Keane and Dewsbury Hall. I'm sorry, you're not going to play. Justin, Conor Gallagher's career at Chelsea looks to be almost over. Chelsea offered him a 2+1 deal, not any longer, as they are concerned in Maresca's high possession system. He would only be a squad player. Atletico waiting for decision, coming from Fabrizio Romano. It's time to make a decision, Conor. It's time to make a decision. And if you don't make any decision, don't be upset. And to all the fans out there, don't try and make the cake and eat it yourself as well. Do you know what I mean? Like, it doesn't work all your way. You're refusing everything, you're going to get banished. Simple as. So you got an opportunity to move on, or you got an opportunity to sign a contract, and then you can be part of the first team squad. If not, banished. Chelsea are locked in talks with Gallagher as Messi situation plays out in London. Gallagher has informed the club today at Cobham he's open to signing a new longer-term contract, similar to those signed by his teammates. And no problems. Sure, that's what you want, but that's not what Chelsea wants to give you. They don't believe in you. I think this is what Gallagher needs to understand. Club don't believe in you. So what are you doing here, my man? Surely you should have some level of pride and go, do you know what? I tried. It didn't work out. I'll move on now. But it seems like he's stubborn. Now, before we go into the next news in regards to Nicholas Jackson and others, ladies and gentlemen, let me know your thoughts. Let me know your thoughts about the whole Gallagher situation. And don't get too emotional. Please do not get emotional. Please don't start hurling insults towards me and whatnot. Comment sincerely. What would your solution be? Instead of complaining and moaning, what would you do? What would you do in this scenario? And think from all the different stakeholders. What is your plan going to be that suits every single stakeholder here? Please, in the comment section, let me know. Next up, ladies and gentlemen, Nicholas Jackson is back in team training, which is a good news. Hopefully, we'll see him up against, Manchester City and Real Madrid and Inter Milan, the last remaining 3 matches left prior to the season starting. I don't know, maybe the Man City game, which is tomorrow, might come a little bit too early. But yeah, definitely the Real Madrid and Inter Milan games, I do expect him to feature. And I'm keen to see how Nicholas Jackson performs this season, man. There's a lot that he needs to develop. Obviously, he scored quite a few goals last season, but we're not going to sit here and pretend that he didn't miss some glaringly easy opportunities, gilt-edged chances. And on top of that, the decision-making at times in the final third deserted him. And the aerial abilities needs to improve for Nicholas Jackson. So let's see what he does in the upcoming season. Kepa Arrizabalaga has a number of suitors, but will have to make a decision soon. Fiorentina are the latest team to show interest in him. He's another brother. My man, it's time to move on. It really is. There's a lot of clubs out there. I know he's another one of those issues where he's enjoying large sums of wages from Chelsea Football Club, and he probably doesn't want to forego that. Do you know what I mean? Until the contract runs out, he doesn't want to forego all of those wages. But if you want to continue in your career, you want to have a longer career as a footballer, as a goalkeeper, it's time to let go of some of those wages, take a little bit of a cut, and go to these clubs. These players, they get too caught up in now and the money they're on, and they forget that they do need longevity. They do need to carry on and have a career. So Kepa, another one. Like, you've been given ample time to pick a club, man. You've been given ample time to come with, to find a good personal terms agreement with other clubs that works for your life. You can't hope that what Chelsea's paying is what everyone else is going to pay. No, your stocks are low. You have to understand. You have to humble yourself a little bit. Your stocks are low. You have flaws in your game. What Chelsea have been paying you was ridiculous. You got lucky, but now time to move on. Time to move on and find another club. Last but not least, ladies and gentlemen, official Chelsea midfielder Andrey Santos has returned to League One side Strasbourg on a season-long loan. Wish him all the best. This is coming from Chelsea Football Club, so we already knew that he was going to go out on loan. I wish he did stay, but now obviously we've got a plethora of midfielders, and some midfielders don't even want to go in, the likes of Gallagher. And this is another player. He's probably got more of a future at Chelsea Football Club than Gallagher because he fits Enzo Maresca's philosophy. And who knows, maybe he might even get sold, Andrey Santos. You never know. For large profits. But, this is a player that, as I said, has the skill set. Wish him all the best at Strasbourg. I'll be very keen to see how Strasbourg does once again this season under Liam Rossignol and players like Andrey Santos over there. Hopefully will do well. So let's see what the upcoming season holds for him. Let's have a look if there's any other news that has dropped since we started recording. No, that's it. So yeah, ladies and gentlemen, let me know your thoughts about everything we spoke about. I hope you guys have enjoyed this. Smash the like button if you're here for the first time. Subscribe, hit the bell notification to stay in touch with all my content. Until next time, everyone, take care. See ya.